problem solving for your trapezius. These are the muscles in the back of your shoulders and your neck. To get these muscles to unfold, we're gonna have to unlock some things in the front. So let's go ahead and do that. We're gonna do all these stretches standing up because a lot of times when you're having pain in your neck and shoulders, it's because you're at work. And a lot of these stretches that I normally do wouldn't be like socially acceptable to do at work because you don't have to like get down on the floor or something. So these are pretty easy stretches you can just do in a doorway. So I'm here next to a door and I have this door jamb right here. So we're going to use that door jamb to our advantage. Now, before we start stretching, I want to make sure that you guys are really clear on the Ki-Hara method and what this is. So go ahead and click this little link above, this little gray box that says watch first, Ki-Hara rules, that box. Click it. That's going to take you to a short video, and just watch that video first before you do any of these stretches to make sure that you're doing this in the correct way. I want to make sure that you guys have this down. If you have done Ki-Hara before, just remember the basic rules: move, resist, and stay out of pain. If you follow those rules, you'll be fine. Okay? Also, if you are returning or you really like these stretches, be sure to subscribe, not just because it's good for you to have great videos, but also because it helps me to get this word out more about Ki-Hara. I'm working really hard to teach people this method because it's really effective. But a lot of people don't even know that it exists. So if this is working for you, one of the best things you can do is subscribe, like, and leave a comment. That way YouTube will put this up higher on their algorithm and more people will see it. Cool? Cool. Okay, enough of that. Let's start off with a stretch for your pecs here. This is for pec minor. It's a muscle group that's a little bit deeper than your basic pec muscles. It's like kind of a real deep muscle group that comes from your shoulders down into your rib cage, and it pulls your shoulders in like this. So we're just gonna open those up. So take your arm completely straight and put your fingers up against the door jamb like this, and resist like you're trying to push your index finger towards your leg. When you resist like that, if you let your arm win, it'll twist your body in, and then you use your body to open you up. And as you open this way, you'll feel a stretch through the front of your shoulder here. Close for strength, and open for stretch. Now, if you don't feel a stretch here, if there's pain in the back of your shoulder, or you have a problem, then just skip this stretch and move on to the next one. And so you just move back and forth. Open for stretch and pulling in for your strength. Remember to resist the entire time. And let's do one more, and then we'll switch sides. So I'm just going to take my other hand and put it on the other side of the door here. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to resist like I'm trying to pull my arm down towards my opposite leg. And as I do that, my pec muscles are going to engage and pull me in. And then I'm going to use my body to pull me open. I'm still resisting. I'm still trying to pull with my finger into the door jamb. And you just go back and forth. In for strength and open for stretch. You'll feel the stretch across the front of your chest here through like the front of your armpit. Again, if you feel anything different, just stop. This may not be the stretch that fixes the problem. So open for stretch and close up for strength. It's a good one. Let's get one more stretch in. Nice. Now we're going to work on our more superficial pec muscles. These are right in the front here. So we're going to do the same kind of motion, except this time you'll bend your elbow and push your forearm against the wall. So now you're open more here than this way. So it's more like straight across. So you're going to resist by trying to push your arm into the door jamb. But because the door is there, you're not going to move your arm, you're going to move your body. So you just turn in for strength and then open for stretch. You should feel this across the front of your shoulders here. Again, if you don't feel it, it's okay. Or if you feel something different, if you feel something in the back, just skip this one, because if you don't feel this stretch in the right way, then it means that it's not the solution to your problem. Pulling in for strength and opening for stretch. Just make sure that you continue to resist the entire time. This should feel safe and secure the entire time. If you don't feel safe and secure in this stretch, then again, just don't do it. Right here, across the front of your chest. One more stretch. Oh, that's lovely. Now let's do the other side. So you'll bring your other arm up, find a spot on the door jamb where you can get some good resistance. Push your arm, the whole forearm, from your elbow to your fingers, all the way into the wall so that you feel like you're gonna pull across your body like this. That's gonna activate your pecs in the front. Use your arm to pull you in towards the wall, and then use your body to pull you open. This is gonna stretch out the front of your chest here. And then just go back and forth. In for strength, and open for stretch. And again, pay attention to what you feel. If you don't feel it in the front of your chest, it's okay. Just skip it, move on to the next stretch. Closing for strength and opening for stretch. Oh. It's a good one today. Right across the front here. Nice. One more. Ooh, slipped. Oh. So the next stretch is for your rotator cuff. Bring your hands together, interlock your fingers. Bring your hands over your head so that your thumbs are hovering right over the crown of your head. And then you're gonna squeeze your elbows together. Pretend like you're trying to pop a balloon between your arms. And you just go open and closed. Closing this way is your stretch, and you'll feel it in the back of your shoulders. Opening is strength training, you'll feel your shoulder blades come together. And you just go back and forth just like that. Opening and closing. It's a nice stretch for your rotator cuff. We'll just do a handful of these, 5 or 6. That should be plenty. Oh, I like that one. All right, now we're gonna go back to a stretch for your traps. This may be the one that you were doing earlier today. It may not have been, so feel free to do this stretch, or you can go right back to the stretch that you were doing before. It's actually pretty easy if you just go back to your histories tab in YouTube. It'll show you the previous video, and you can go back and try that one again, okay? So bring your right arm across your body like this. Grab your wrist with your left hand, and you're gonna resist like you're pulling both arms diagonally apart. Push up for strength, and then pull down for your stretch. Right now, my left arm is winning, my right arm is fighting, and I'm gonna bring my head over to the left, a little forward, and then look up to the right. You feel a nice stretch in your neck. Up for strength, and down for stretch. And at the very end, you put your head in. And so you just go up and down. You should feel this stretch on the outside of your neck here, into your shoulder, maybe down into your arm. Now, if you notice that you're doing these problem-solving stretches and you're not seeing any results, it could be that there's a deeper problem. So if that's the case, look down in the description below. There's a link to my website. You can send me an email. Let me know what your problem is. I may be able to direct you to another video, or you could come in and see me for a private session. We could do something online as well, okay? Just give me a shout. I have lots of answers. All right, let's do the other side. So bring your left arm across, grab your wrist with your right hand, resist with both arms so you're pushing apart diagonally. Then lift up towards the ceiling and pull down. This time you're going to pull down to the right. Bring your head to the right, a little forward, and look up to the left. And you just go back and forth, up for strength and down for stretch. Resisting the whole time, moving the whole time. Even at the bottom here, keep the resistance between your wrist and your hand. That'll make sure that you're still getting a resistance stretch even when you move your neck. And let's get one more. Up for strength and down for stretch. Your head to the side. All right, my friends. Good work. Hope you enjoyed that stretch. Let me know in the comments below. Give me a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe. And I'll see you guys on Monday for leg day. All right? Have a good one.